After a while, someone opens the sack. I am dazzled by the light. I try to fly, but crash into strong bars and fall in a cloud of feathers. Okay, so the small windover bird was put in a sack and taken away from home. When the sack was opened, the baby Wendover opened its eyes. When the baby Wendover opened its eyes, there was a bright light shining. Okay, so the bird could not see anything because suddenly she saw a bright light. She tried to fly. The baby Wendover tried to fly and escape from there, but she was put in strong bars. She was put into a cage. Where is my home? Where are my parents? My brother and sister? Where is the sky? Again and again, I throw myself against the bars and fall. Okay, so the little Wendover bird was searching its parents, its brother and sister, its home. It was away from home, it was not at home, and the baby Wendover was very scared. She was trying to escape from the bars, from the cage. Okay, so to escape again and again, she was throwing herself on the bars so that the bars open. Then I hear a voice. I want you, just for myself, my friend. When he brings me food, he does not tear into small pieces, and so I cannot eat it. I become thin and weak. So when the baby Wendover, heard the voice saying, I want it just for myself, my friend, that means somebody kidnapped the baby Wendover. Okay? And he wanted to play with the bird. So he caged the bird into a steel bar cage. Okay? The boy brought the baby bird some food, but the boy did not know that the baby bird is going to eat in small pieces because the babies have small mouth. It cannot eat big pieces. Yes? So the baby Wendover did not eat anything and the baby became very thin and weak. Okay? The boy now covers my head and I feel my feet being tied. I am carried where I can feel the wind in my feathers. I beat my wings and try to fly, but I cannot. Then suddenly I hear a voice of a girl. Hey, stop! Cries the girl. Where are you taking our Wendover? She asked the boy angrily. I have heard that voice before. Who is she? Oh, yes, she is the girl who visits us every day and brings us food sometimes. I try to squeak. Can you see this image, children? This is a little girl trying to stop this boy. This boy is holding the little Wendover. Yes, and he doesn't want to leave it because the boy wants to play with the bird. The girl is trying to stop the boy from taking away the Wendover from its family. Yes, so what does the girl say? Hey, stop. Where are you taking the Wendover? Wendover को कहाँ ले जा रहे हो? Then what happens? The baby Wendover recognizes the little girl's voice. Baby Wendover छोटी लड़की की आवाज़ पहचान गया. ये वही लड़की है जो हमें रोज़ खाना देती है, हमसे रोज़ मिलने आती है. Yes, this is the same girl who comes to meet us and feed us food every day. Yes, so the Wendover knew that now it is safe. Now the little girl will save the baby Wendover. Okay? You stole our Wendover, cries the girl. Leave me alone, the boy shouts at her. So the girl tries to save the baby Wendover. Yes. So she cries, "You stole our Wendover." Okay? And the boy in reply shouts, "Leave me alone. मुझे अकेला छोड़ दो." ठीक है? What has happened to him? He's so thin, the girl exclaims. I want to keep him. He's mine, shouts the boy. A wild bird can't be yours. You must put him back or he'll die, says the girl. But I don't want him to die. The boy's voice becomes soft and kind. If you put him back, I promise I'll not tell anybody, says the girl. Suddenly, I'm free. I can hear the noise of playground. Soon I'm home. My brother and sister hiss at me. Don't they know me? So what happens? The little girl sees the baby Wendover and says that what happened to him? क्या हो गया इसको? ये इतना पतला क्यों हो गया है? Yes, when the babies don't eat, they become very thin. So the baby Wendover also became very thin because it was not able to eat anything. Okay? So the boy in reply shouts, I want to keep him. He is mine. इसे मैं रखूंगा. ये मेरा है. So the little girl says, a wild bird cannot be yours. तुम एक wild bird को नहीं रख सकते. तुम्हें उसे वापस रखना होगा. Otherwise he will die. Okay? A wild bird cannot stay in a cage. A wild bird has to set free with its parents, its brother and sister, out and open. Okay, children? So, when the boy hears this, he says that I don't want the bird to die. No, I want him to be alive. I want to play with him. Okay? So, the girl says, if you put him back, I promise not to tell anybody. Okay, you put the baby bird back. I will not tell anyone. You just put him back so that the baby bird will live. He will live happily with his family. Okay? So suddenly after hearing this, the boy sets the bird free. Boy ने bird को छोड़ दिया. Again वो आराम से उड़ रही थी. Can you see this? The baby Wendover is coming back to its brother and sister. It is coming back to its nest, its home. Okay? The baby bird looks so free. But these are the brother and sister and they do not know who this is. So they hiss at the baby Wendover. Okay? I say, Kee. I hear great beating wings once more. My mother is flying down to feed me and I know I'm safe. So the mother is coming back home to its children. The Wendover recognizes the mother. Wendover अपनी मम्मा को पहचान गया, समझ गया कि जो फ्लैपिंग ऑफ द विंग्स है, जो ऊपर नीचे बर्ड्स विंग्स करती हैं उड़ने के लिए, वो उसकी मम्मा है. ओके, सो इट हियर्स द ग्रेट बीटिंग वंस मोर. वो उड़ने की आवाज़ पहचान जाता है. My mother is flying to feed me and I know I'm safe. Just like you all feel very safe and very sound in your mother and your father's arms, just like that the baby was feeling safe. Now the baby will get proper food and
safety. It will be in the warmth of its mother. So children, we have completed the chapter. I hope you loved the chapter. It's a very nice story, very nice chapter. Okay, now start with the exercise.